So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Zirkzee proves just a little bit too strong. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Bastoni, Beckenbauer. Now Davids. Lima. Oh, easy pickings there. He is through here. That is a great pick out. Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lizarazu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Davids, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Driving forward. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Cittadella are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
And he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Davids. Beckenbauer. And it's Guti. Now Lima. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. "30 minutes gone." Zirkzee. Guti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full.
And the shot! It's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 34 el dorsal 8.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picked out brilliantly, drilled in low. And he's there to retrieve it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And they're quick to get it back. Lizarazu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Guti. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing, he's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well,
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely. warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. And the keeper's got it again. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still just a single goal between the sides. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Is there any support? Big chance!
La asistencia a este partido
That pass isn't the best.
asciende a 71.898
Almost an hour gone.
espectadores.
Lizarazu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Guti! And he can clear it away. Can he latch on to this? That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Beckenbauer. Now Davids. Guti. And Bastoni. Guti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Guti. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Cambio de jugadores.
Cittadella choosing to make the first change. Deftly away. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too.
Cittadella really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bastoni. Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Bastoni. Beckenbauer. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And Bastoni. Gently done. Looking for options for movement. Lizarazu. Played into space out wide. Davids. And the ball is out of play.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lima. Beckenbauer. Lima. And they've got a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 25, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 29, el dorsal
Lizarazu
17,
gets it
el
away.
dorsal 15.
And that's it. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Costa Curta. Now it's Barella. Dybala. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, what can they make of this? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ramani. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Nice ball, and he's in here. That's good defending, very good defending. That's a little off target. Dybala. That is good strength.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Schneider. And it's Dybala. Schneider. Martinez. Out of play for a throw. Hernandez gets into some space. Dybala. Schneider. To Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Gol! Ha segnato al 23esimo minuto, numero 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hernandez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez.
That was lovely, that.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. And now the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Hernandez. And Bastoni. Barella. Martinez. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Some good work on the right flank here. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Hernandez. Dybala. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, nicely intercepted. Engages and forces him off the ball. He can run onto that. Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barella. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Snyder. Batistuta. Batistuta! They've done it! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Julio Cesar deals with it effortlessly.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another good win of the ball. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Schneider. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's there to retrieve it. That's a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Numero 50. Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
Ramani. Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. Oh, great ball. He's got the shot away. Dybala. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's onside. Dybala. Costa Curta. Davids.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Politano. And here's a chance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 10.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. In with the challenge. Davids. And it's Schneider. He's had it taken off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Big header! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol! Ha segnato all'80° minuto, numero 22.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Schneider.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The final 5 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's in on goal.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. And no half measures from here.
Now it's Batistuta.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Keeper's
minuti
ball.
di recupero.
He's through here. There's no flag. Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Costa Curta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's heaved it away. It's Neymar! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Schneider with the short one. Nunez! Brazil are looking to go forward now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Dybala. And it's Neymar. Schneider. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's gone for goal! That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Julio Cesar. Çalhanoğlu. Neymar. Çalhanoğlu! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Joelinton. Danilo. And he cuts out the supply. Forwards and with intent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ramani. And Bastoni. Di Marco. And it's Schneider. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Barella. Now Costa Curta. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Schneider. He's had it taken off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Oh, what a pass! And the finish! Bruno Guimaraes. He's picked his way through. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Distributed tidily. Çalhanoğlu. To Barella. And it's Neymar. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Only partially clear. Danilo. Linton, good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Darwin, and he's shapes to shoot! Linton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Linton. And it's Neymar, played out towards the right wing. DiMarco. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Costa Curta. DiMarco. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. There's the shot! That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dybala. Çalhanoğlu. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha making good progress on the right-hand side.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Schneider. Neymar. Schneider. DiMarco looking to hit the byline here. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game and still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Nicely spread. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar. Bastoni gets it clear. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marquinhos. And he's managed to get rid. Barella. And he's there to retrieve it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now DiMarco. Neymar. And it's Snyder. Ramani. Dybala puts his foot on the gas. They get a throw in. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is through here! And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Snyder, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Bastoni cuts out the pass. He's got the shot away! Pellegrini. And Neymar. And it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still...
In with a header! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Danilo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
3 minutos de descuento.
Barella. Bruno Guimaraes. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Over to the left, Pellegrini promptly onto that, and that is that. Barella, Calhanoglu, Di Marco, Batistuta, and it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes, and the shot! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Spread neatly. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Very nicely done. Calhanoglu! That's got him rattled. And it's Calhanoglu. It's Calhanoglu! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This is their second corner of the game. Calhanoglu plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Sneijder must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Deftly away. First quarter of an hour gone. He's looking for the runner here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Defending of the desperate variety. Played. Oh, he's been caught napping. Di Marco with the clearance. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gets into some space. He's found a way through. Can he get onto this? A real chance if he can get through. Out of play for a throw. The United States were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And he's away. Hits one! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
After 35 minutes is number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Çalhanoğlu. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. No way through, so... And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. Costa Curta gets it away.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Wriggles his way through. He's had it taken off him. Çalhanoğlu. Costa Curta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Neymar. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Pellegrini wins the duel this time. Schneider. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Çalhanoğlu taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
It's a loose ball. Costa Curta. Çalhanoğlu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still just a single goal between the sides. Just eases him off the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu puts his foot on the gas. He's through here. He's in a great position. That's really well cleared. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he latch on to this? Not the most accurate pass. He's got to be in here! Can he finish? He's got a goal! The United States are back on level terms.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The United States grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, stop.
And Batistuta! They've scored! And they're back in front.
The United States really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And yes, it's him again.
After 64 minutes is Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
The United States choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for United States. Number 15.
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming on
Now
the
how will
field
things
is
develop from here?
Number 18.
The United States ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is ended up in no man's land.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pellegrini, and it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away, and the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for United States. Number 17. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Politano coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And he can clear it away. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for United States. Number 8. Coming on the field is number 6.
He's not got that quite right. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Batistuta! Oh, it's come loose. Batistuta, up he goes! Batistuta is flagged offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's come back to the keeper.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Ramani. To Barella. Schneider. Fiddles it through. He could be in here. Pellegrini. Schneider. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Ramani. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's on his way! Politano. Çalhanoğlu has created one goal already. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.